All right, here we go. We are live and direct. Bang FM, another episode of Stade Lavallois. Last episode ended abruptly because of technical issues and anger. Hopefully it won't end the same way as it was before. I had some issues with my PC because it was acting really flaky, so I had to restart the streaming PC. And also, I think I didn't restart the gaming PC. But usually this streaming PC is so old that the updates take like a half hour, so I literally played 2 or 3 or 4 games in Call of Duty Vanguard on my Xbox, waiting for this to actually finish rebooting. I probably need to get a new streaming PC, but this one still works. And it works okay, and since the software I have for streaming is slobs, it shouldn't be that big a deal to just install slobs on another PC and then have that just ready to go from the beginning. It should work. I think it should. Let's go home here. What's our next game? Next team is up against Boulogne. Côte d'Opale. I guess that means the Opal Coast. Let's look at these guys real quick. Check out their tactic. This is interesting. This is a formation I've been wanting to play for a while. But I've always had a team that always had some amount of wingers. I wish I had wingers who could play in this position optionally, so that way I could not worry about having to wonder about how to include them in the side and stuff. So I could have 2 wingers who would play out here, and I could bring them in here as cams, and then always have 2 or 3 forwards lying around, so that'd be perfect for them. They also could develop some cohesion and stuff. This formation I kind of like. This one, maybe the 4-3-1-2, are the unsung formations I want to try. One thing I've been noticing about this version of FM, it appears that a lot of the standard formations work pretty good as they are. I'm guessing the utility of asymmetry might not be as necessary, but I don't know. Might not be as necessary. This dude has no determination. 6.25, you're complaining. I gotta get rid of you probably. You got to go. 6.25 and you're happy with that. I sit your ass down. Don't want to start a fight. Board is happy. I'm happy. We're flying in the table. We got like a whole bunch of points. 8 points between us and 4th place. So we're either going to be promoted or in a promotion slot. I do not want to risk a promotion playoff at all. Hoping these guys will drop off. Let me check something real quick. Let me make sure I'm playing the right thing here. Okay, we are playing string beats. I want to double check to make sure we're not doing any copyright stuff by accident. No copyright stuff. People here don't care because they think, oh, it's fine because Twitch is gonna mute your stuff. But don't think that they lack the technology to ban you live. They have it. They simply have not used it against people yet. Let's go to training. Let's do some cohesion here. Let me check my cohesion right now, to be honest. Let's do the cohesion training session. I don't like to waste conditioning on it, but I don't have a choice. These guys need to play together. We'll keep the overall. Team bonding. A little bit of that. They got a match practice anyway, so that should be enough to keep him fit. Alexandre Boulanger. FC, no. 2019s. Jeez. Who was Sambi Ndodi? But as I mentioned in the title, this will be a quick stream. I gotta wake up for work tomorrow. Did we sign this guy? I don't remember. He's loan listed already. That's fine. What are the highlights here? What are we doing here? We got punishment too. Punishment. Time for some punishment. .3 you get punished. Show me them goals. Yeah, back threes. Never thought I'd be doing back threes. We went down a goal, didn't we? Whoa, that was kind of some whippage right there. Boulanger. Yeah, it's been an interesting weekend. I got a... Whoa! Jeez! What was that? Okay, I see you. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting week because my superior is not at work and I have a bunch of meetings to attend in their stead, and I'm going to hate it. And I think every day that I have a meeting is going to be one day before that meeting preparing and wondering how ignorant I'm going to sound when I don't know what's going on in the meeting. It's going to suck. But hey, I'm paid. Shouldn't get that mad, right? I need a vacation though. I think I need to take a week off and actually travel somewhere. First things first, I should get my hands on a booster vaccine. Probably this week. I should probably get one and take a day or two off to recoup from that. Who's got some ability? Who's kind of free? Martin Experience. What? Mr. Experience. His name is Mr. Experience. That's amazing. My name is Mr. Experience. Why are all these kids B? I want some A rankers. I want some A-listers here, not all these B rankers. What's this guy? Shaka 04. He's 3 stars already. Jeez. Arbner. Aliu. He's a defender, right? 6'1". Jeez. He can tackle. Can't mark. 2-footed. Are you a wide center back in denial? Can you cross maybe? Interesting. Okay, we'll add you to the short list. Maybe we'll get you later. For 1 year, I want the short list to be like a list of people that will never end. The never-ending short list. Got a bump in work rate, alright. This guy, what the? This guy is useless, but he's going nowhere. We gotta get rid of this guy. He must go. He's highly determined, though. That's the thing. That's the thing about this guy. He's creepy. He has no potential, but high determination. Like, extremely high. He will work. Won't do much, but he'll work. Let's go to this guy's training. What does he need? We're gonna get this guy some pace. He trains well. Okay. Get this guy, get some pace. You get pace merchant down that way. Can't do much anything else. Oh, let me double check something real quick. Who is viewing me? Am I viewing myself? Actually, that's very meta. I guess that's viewing me. Am I viewing myself? Yeah, I think that's me. Okay. I usually watch the stream to make sure nothing goes wrong with it and that it's rendering correctly. And it's funny because people say, oh, I'm going to sit there and think they're going to get 2 accounts on Twitch and watch themselves and pump up their viewership. Twitch knows. Twitch knows what you've been doing. We'll take an ad break. Are we getting any money? Let's look at the schedule real quick. We should do some friendlies to get some money and also get some experience for these other kids. I know I have 2 teams already, but I want to check out how strong the team is in general. Let's do a friendly. Oh, definitely. This is an international week. Let's do a friendly like here. Beat up on someone. Reach out and touch someone. That's no good. There we go. I'll do that. So interesting enough, we've been given the stipulation for the CONCACAF draft tomorrow. And apparently it is your personal country plus a certain amount of homegrowns. So apparently if you're Canadian, you can only pick Canadian players. And if you're American, you can only pick American players. And I'm assuming other federations that applies as well. So if you're Mexican, I'm not sure if CONCACAF includes the Caribbean. It probably does because CONCACAF. So Canada, North America, whatever. You must pick only countries from your nation. And you must also pick 5 homegrown players, basically players that are under 19. And those players must play in 3 of your matches. So basically you need 3 first team players that are under 19 that you must play. And given that stipulation, I'm wondering if people are going to pick the big players first and then rely upon whatever kind of energy they have to pick the best under 19s, or if they will try to pick the best under 19s and then leave their more fancy picks later. There are certain players that fit both categories that are high potential, high ability players, and they are under 19. Probably Giovanni Reina. I know about one guy who's a fullback. There's Musa, the ex-Arsenal player, and stuff like that. But it's like, it's a weird stipulation. And also, I don't know if there's any consequences if you don't meet the stipulation requirements. Like, for example, if you only have, let's say you only pick 4 out of 5. Are they going to take away? Are they going to take away one of your other normal picks? And also, if you don't meet the requirements of playing these young players in all 3 matches, then what? Points deductions? It seems a little too weird. A little too much. There's too much going on. Let's go to our coup. Do the draw. Draw all teams. What we got here in the cup? Bourgogne Jallieu. Another team. I don't know where they actually physically are. Apparently, I think this cup is not a cup that contains any high level. There are no high level teams in this. It's like everything at my level and below. So I thought at first it was kind of scary. I thought at first it'd be like, hey, a cup where we might run into like PSG or whatever. No, it's just a cup for it feels like a qualifying cup, I think. I don't know. Yes. How many rounds is this? Jeez. So we got to make it through 2 more of these to make the board happy. Bourgogne Jallieu. A semi-pro outfit versus fellow minnows. Like, who are you? Like, I literally don't know what level of football this is. National 3. I'm in France. So we're here. They're here. But I'm not really sure if the levels are as meaningful as they might be elsewhere. I don't know if they are. Let's have a look. No, don't click on that. Don't click on that. Actually, it's not bad. Let's click on, where's the other guy? Click on this one. Daniel Swan. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're well. What's shaking? He got a B for score. How's school, man? I think you're in school, right? How are your exams? David Gwen. It's all kicking off now. I keep forgetting that since it's UK, it's morning time. People are getting their day started with watching streamers, which is kind of cool. I want to bring some of these guys here on loan. Like someone like this. What? Is his contract up? Oh, he's on loan. I was like, oh, I can't loan him out because, oh, his contract's up. No. Start exams next week. Good luck to you, sir. It's one thing I do miss about college. College and university should give people confidence because it shows the time and effort and practice. You can absorb so much information so quickly. And when I think about it, it's literally not fair. Like, and like with my current lifestyle right now, with all the work and all the stuff I do on my own, and I live alone, so I don't have anyone to help me. So it's like, it's not fair. Like, to think, when I think about it, it's not fair. Because like, when you're in college, you have a dedicated amount of time, you got food, you got friends, you have purpose. And it's like, people are saying, oh, you should work hard when you get out and go out into life. You should have like 15 hobbies and have 3 or 4 side hustles. I did not have the energy for that. And the thing that I remember the most is like, I became very confident in university because you're reading 3 or 4 books every week. You're absorbing hundreds and thousands of bits of information. And you're able to regurgitate it and remember it and apply it quickly. I mean, look at physics. Physics, you probably learned 40 formulas in a term. And guess what? You forget them all. But you pass the exam. There was one exam that I think our teacher said, listen, I want you guys to make a cheat sheet. And basically, if you want to pass the exam, study the cheat sheet. So we made our cheat sheets and we studied the cheat sheet to get ready for the exam. He said, you know what? Since you guys did the work of making the cheat sheet, just use it. You have one piece of paper with all your formulas on it and all your stuff on it. You can use it. Therefore, no excuses for not passing the exam if you actually studied on the cheat sheet and you came in ready based upon you studying the cheat sheet. And when I think about the cheat sheets we made, it's just like ridiculous amounts of formulas and ideas and mnemonics and patterns. He's got a call up. All right, that's good stuff. Yeah, it's under semi-professional stuff is kind of interesting to me. Why are you no more tight thighs? Hey, what happened to you? Let's make sure this guy has the general rehab. General rehab, is that working? And who else? Let's go to the other guy too. General rehab. Can I actually set the training here? Can I? That'd be kind of cool if we could do that here. General rehab. So Balda and our loanee need to get tweaked back to something else. Balda and Casimir. I want to say Kashmir. Casimir is probably his proper name. But yeah, I miss college. College will give you confidence. And then once you get out in the real world, watch it get all knocked out of you. Watch it get all beat out of you. Let's go to the tactic here. Selection advice. Who are you gonna pick? De Silva is terrible. Kasubier, Roy. Yeah, these guys. This guy's totally wrong about this right here. He's dumb. De Silva's bad. Get him off. Let's bring on Mr. Durbin. Bring on Carlier in the middle because he's good at that. Cross over here. They're playing together. Interesting. Okay. Chavez, is he fit? I don't think he's fit. Oh wait, I have to bring in someone else because, yeah, Balde was the left-sided white center back. I don't think Goncalves can play that role. I guess he can. Can you play white center back, dude? You can't cross though. You can't play white center back. Carlier probably can, I think. But I like him in the hole though. I like him in the hole. Yeah, we got to make some changes here. So you can play there on the left, but you should probably be just, what's your strongest position again? I forget. You're a ball player, right? What are you? Playing old CD. Playing old central defense for you. God, do I not have any other players who can play this role? He's my backup. Balde's out. Baudry can do it, but he's like other-sided. Seydu is not a center back. Seydu's a fullback. Okay. So this is going to be our emergency left-sided wing back, and apparently this is going to break the way my formation normally works. We overload on this side. So he'll just be a CD, libero, and a ball player. I guess we'll make this side a little more exciting, a little more spicy. We'll spice it up. So I guess we should swap these guys out a little bit because, I don't know. Maybe this side should be a little bit more expansive because there's more defending going on. I'm make you into an attacking central mid. We should use some of these generic roles a little bit more. So this side's not going to go anywhere. There's security over here. Right wing back, center. We'll try that. Maybe DLP. Can you do DLP? Let's play make. Can you play make? Like you're playmaker. How about that? How about advanced? I always play with a DLP. I never play with an advanced playmaker. I never use APs here. I don't know why. I wonder how that's gonna play. We should try that one sometime. Maybe some time is now. I never put APs here. I don't know. What else we got? Casimir is still broken. We'll bring on Fumu. Fumu gets in here. Tamuzo. Hello. Click. And Chobi has been kind of crappy. Bring on the man here. Mokadem. Balde should not be playing. Ferrauhi. Let's sort by ability. I did something weird. I've been like, wait, these guys are suspended, aren't they? No, he's not. You go in for him. S.E. Roy. What do we got here? So let's check out our stuff. So we got This guy is not that good, but he can be here as a central defender. Silva up top because he's playing on king time. Brune can go on the right. Over here. Balde should not be even on the bench because he's not fit yet. We should bring in someone else. Probably Maggiati for Balde. And Roy's in the middle as well. We need some more fullbacks though. Let's go defenders. Because I use the wingbacks for width, obviously. What do we got? Maybe someone from the second team? By the way, chat, we're playing stream beats from Spotify. The legal stuff that we can play. This is not bad. Lo-fi stream beats. Well, it's very elevator music-y. I think Epidemic has more personality, but I think since their catalog is so small, relatively, I'm getting a little tired of listening to it all the time. I like it, but I don't like to hear it all the time. Maybe Seydu. Seydu's injured too. Okay, we're screwed. We don't have any defenders. Like, okay, second team. What we got here? Anybody good? Maybe Lafous? I guess I have to decide where I'm going to attack. I think I'm going to attack down the right. Let's bring on a right-sided kind of dude. Probably Rugel. I think it's Rugel. Let's bring Rugel in. Replace him with Brune. No, Beaudry. These guys don't get that tired. I don't need this swap off with center defender all the time. You might have to play a little bit less aggressive then. Oh man, I hate this. 5 subs is so bad. 5 subs are so bad for this. Let's bring on an actual defender. Central defender. I need someone on the bench we can rely on. Who's not injured. Okay, it's gotta be Beaudry then. I'll take you off of Brune. We'll do that. So we got Beaudry, a striker, a wing back, or fullback, center mid, and then a center mid. 2 center mids. And 1 center mid that can go out on the right. I think we're good. Alright. So can we beat these guys? Let's check out their data hub. Look at the team exponent. Control possession. I thought they played tiki-taka. They control possession. If we get a little caught out, we might have to put somebody in the center. Someone in the middle of our stuff to defend this guy, probably. And I might need to make alterations to the formation. Maybe drag Hakeem in a center mid as AP, and then have whoever's already there to drop down in between the midfield and the defense. If we get stretched. I don't know if they're going to be a danger or not. Busy defense. They lost a lot of position in midfield, apparently. They don't shoot well and they don't dribble as much. Our stuff is interesting because we don't actually get fouled. I don't know what this means. We're just smooth like that, or like my players are made of butter and oil. Apparently we dribble and we don't get fouled, which I guess means we don't. Either we're untouchable or we're just hard to get the ball off of. I don't know what that means when it says you dribble a lot, but you don't get fouled a lot. Maybe we move the ball quickly enough to avoid getting fouled. Maybe we're skillful. Good decision making. I don't know what it is. Apparently we don't get fouled, but we have a lot of dribbles. What month is this? November. We got a month until December. Okay. Let's find people who are not fit. You're injured. Don't touch you. we should. He's gonna go for half a match. All right, get fit. Let's get fit. Wow, who is this kid? Tom Flamon. 17, 20 determination, 21 years old. Techniques insanely good. Techniques okay. He's not like 16. I thought he was like 16. Like, ooh, 16. He's alright. Coaches, why do you like this guy so much? Tell me why, coach. Oh, coach. He's cheap. Have they bid for him, though? I don't think we need this kid. He also doesn't have that much pace either. What did I eat? I'm like, my stomach is gurgling all kind of weird. Mac! I didn't see you in here, man. What's going on with you, Mac? What's up with my stream? Oh, I guess that's why. I was looking at the browser, and the browser apparently made your message look like regular text. What's going on, Mac? I'm sorry, dude. I should have acknowledged you a lot earlier. My bad. Doing all right, sir. I'm doing all right. I did a little bit of work for my day job on the weekend, which sucked. It took as many hours as I thought it would, and I'm sending email to a bunch of executives about some junky junk. And it's like funny because I have to go to 3 or 4 other meetings this week, which means every day is going to be a day of preparing for a meeting the next day, because I don't know what any of this stuff means. Collecting information, maybe talking to people, and it's just like, when your boss goes on vacation, it becomes a nightmare. So yeah, I did that today. I didn't do much else because I knew I was going to, I wanted to relax a little bit. That's the thing I hate, is like when work starts intruding upon your personal life. I respect myself, and I respect my free time. I respect my off time. So weekends are usually untouchable. Let's work at a weekend. No, how about let's do something else? How about let's not do that? Let's save our next match only. They got a big stadium. 2 ball players. We need to man mark Barada probably. There's no danger in here apparently. It's breezy, so we gotta play. Let's put the low crosses, that's already there. I think we're gonna attack down this side. My stomach is gurgling. What is wrong with me? It's gurgling kind of fierce. Let's drop it down a little bit. I don't know about these guys. Stay on our feet. Let's go neutral. We'll see how it plays. They look a little soft, and then we'll start hitting a little hard. Go to match. Music is alright. What you know about Quake? I know how to install it using FTP. I remember I installed Quake on 386s. If you know what a 386 is. And then we got all happy when we got it on 40. What you know about Quake? Hey girl, hey Pond. All the gangs coming in here tonight. What's going on? What's going on, folks? Let's see. Let's go pockets. They want some demands. Let's get some. I had some Indian food. I'm not sure if it's hidden properly. I'm like a little gurgly. It feels a little strange. Let's go to our assist. Let's go to the ass man. Talk to the ass man and see what he says here. Should probably give this guy some business right here. Yeah, this is dangerous right here. He's the assist king, isn't he? He has no weak foot. And his pace is probably pretty decent. No one is really a bad player. Claude Bouot. He's not that quick. We can mark him. What about his partner? Insikulu. He's not composed. We should press him. Is he brave? If he's not brave, don't know. Let's give him let's play this game. Let's get at these guys. Get at them. Encourage the team. I've never played against a 4-4-2 diamond narrow with this formation yet. We should be safe with our 3 center backs, but I'm not sure how this is going to play, to be honest. There we go. Win the ball early. We're offside. That's interesting. Never mind. NM had horrible form in my network save. 1 in 7. Are you not sacked? That's a question for you, Pun. Do you guys play with the sackability or the unsackability for your network save? Because I figure if you're playing a network save and you guys get sacked, it kind of defeats the purpose of the network save, which is to have everyone be playing in the same thing. So let me know how you guys set that up. Oh, wow. Gonçalves. Okay. Are we playing on extended? We need comprehensive. We need comprehensive highlights. If you get sacked, you get relegated, and then we'll let you get bottom team. Ah, I see. Ah! Oh. We should go a little wider, probably, because these guys are kind of narrow and pass into space. So we got a lot of it. So wait, how does that work in the network save? So, do you actually have them edit the game? Do they edit the game, or do they like, okay, you get sacked and then you figure out how do they reassign you to a new team now? Like, you don't have to apply for a new team, right? If you retire, they make a new manager. Oh, okay. That's how that works. Okay. Wow. Wow. What are y'all doing out here? This is the danger right here. Who is this? What? Who was that? Wait, who was that with the whiff? Gonçalves? That was a whiffy tackle if I've ever seen one. He just tackled no one. What are we doing out here? Whiffy tackle. Probably defend a little deeper too. Go a little deeper. Wait, what is this? Why are we defending like this? That's weird. Why was that set up like that? That's weird. That explains the space, but still. I messed up. I messed up. My stomach is gurgling. What is wrong with my stomach? No, what are you doing? Over the top. Don't shoot. Pass it. What's the matter with you? Suvier, what are you doing? Tell these guys to stay on their feet. I want you to trigger the press a little more. We gotta stretch these guys out a bit. We gotta do something a little different. Let's do the thing. Let's say okay. Let's do this thing. It's time to do this thing. I'll do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the thing. What are y'all doing? That was a mistake on my part. Push them outside with the narrow formation. That's dumb. They're not going to go outside. They're narrow. Oh, yes. Durbin. Durbin. You've never been sacked. Like, ever in network save? Oh, hold on a second. Alright, chat, let me pause for a second. Chat, I'm going to launch an ad break to make sure we don't have any other issues. So we're going to do that right now. Ah, my stomach is gurgling. You got sacked from Uruguay. What? Eagles, I'm running. Wait. Y'all in here fussing and cussing. We'll give it a minute or two. Oh man, we got all the gang up in here. 5 viewers. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Oh man, it's around the holiday season. I gotta think about what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life. I think I need a new job, and I think I need a house. Not an apartment, like a house. Like an actual problem. Like a living house problem, like with pests and rodents and plumbing and all that stuff. I think I need a house. I think I'm at a house wanting age. What's in Utah? You a skier or something, Eagles? What you want to do in Utah? Elaborate on the Utah plan. I'm curious. Your best friend, okay. You got a reason, and you have a network to move there. Durbin! Oh, what y'all doing? Let's go back to positive. Shouldn't lose the ball. Yeah, there you go. Lose the ball. Knock it over the top. Durbin, I know you see him. Oh, Durbin, we waited too long. Durbin waited too long. Durbin waited too long. If he knocked the ball over the top, would have been good. If he had the vision. Yeah, but have you studied Utah is the question. Like, you know what's there. Oh, Durbin, finish him. Oh, Durbin. Like, I mean, like, if you said you went to Utah, like, you're already in some place with, like, nothing to do. I don't know if Utah's another place with your friend with nothing to do. Like, have you studied it? I kind of implied that. I didn't want to ask about his religion, but I figured, like, it's a Mormon-dominated state. And actually, it's interesting. I actually studied Utah a little bit. People don't realize that I think they wanted to make California all of those states. All right, so Eagles knows what he's getting into. Yeah. Okay. He knows what he's getting into. But yeah, like if you study the history of California, there was a discussion of making California not just be the state that you see today. They wanted to make California include the modern day states of Nevada and Utah. And so you imagine California being everything you know about California and Nevada and Utah. But one of the issues why they didn't do that was, one, there was an issue with Mormons because, you know, people had anti-Mormon bigotry and whatever. But also, the fact is, when they were forming the state, you need representatives from these districts to come into the capital. And the thing is, they said, listen, it's going to take these guys 2 months on horseback to get to Sacramento or get to the capital. So we can't have a state where it's so difficult to literally get the people who are being representatives to come to the actual state congress and stuff. So California could have been what you know as Nevada and Utah right now. But they literally made California the way it is because the state looked nice. The shape was symmetric. That's why they made California look the way it does. It wasn't well planned or anything. "18 siblings. Jeez. I think he might know. I think he might know. Any case, but... Oh, my stomach. Oh, what is wrong with my stomach? What should I tell these guys? I'm not happy. Yeah, they want a little passion. I'm not happy. That's all we're gonna do. Just get out there and do some stuff. Going 4-3-3. I changed formations. I'm becoming a manager. Ah, cut it back. Fumu. Hey. Oh. What do we got here? What are we doing here? What is this? Why do I have 2 boxes? No. I want a playmaker. What are we doing here? Why is he marked as a box? Oh, that's probably because that's not his position. Okay. I was like, why are they saying I have 2 boxes? You're playing like butt. Need someone better. Playing kind of booty. Need someone better. I don't know, Kasuge. Are you on the attack? Playing not good. Cross is playing terrible, to be honest. Why are you so bad, Cross? I don't understand this. Do I take him off? Let's give it 10 minutes or so. Let's give it 10 minutes. Let's think about it. Let's give it 10 minutes. Listen, Eagles knows what he's getting into, probably. If he doesn't, he'll learn and they don't have to move out. Hey, Alexa, make the office lights orange. Oh, make the office lights red. Alexa, make the office lights red. There we go. My branding is off. It's broken tonight. Ah! Fumu. What we got here? Actually, I did go to school with someone who had like 15 brothers and sisters, and they were all back to back. And I was like, are you gonna give that woman a rest? She had 13 brothers and sisters. And I was like, geez. She had a clan behind her. Like, you don't want to start a fight because the entire babushka doll set of siblings will come after you. Legit the middle child. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, it's rough to be in a big family like that, because a lot of times it's like a family inside of a family, because it's not like just the parents and then the children. It's like you have these groups of the children, and you might have literally like older children not raising but influencing and having, like, I don't want to say cliques, you know what I mean, like there's like dynamics that are layered because there's so many children and they're different ages and different maturity levels and stuff like that. Oh, Kanjaba, what are you doing? I need something extra here. Okay, Kasubi, you've been bad. You gotta come off. We gotta bring on someone a little more exciting here. Bring you off, and then who's having a bad game? Perot. Why is Perot playing? No. Get Perot over here. Oh, he's playing because he's playing because someone's injured. That's why. I was like, why is he playing here? He shouldn't be there at all. We're gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna put Javari over here. Rochelle, we're putting you in. You're gonna go on the attack. Just get wild. Fumu, I want you to go inside forward on attack. And what are we gonna do? You're fine. Wait, you're DLP. Don't DLP. Can you DLP? No, just DM. Just DM. Just DM. Just anchor. Just defend. Don't do anything else. Just defend. Let's see. We're gonna do this too. Put you as AP on attack. Get up in there. And then we'll bring in Royer probably. Hey, why is Royer not playing already? That's weird. Yeah, don't trust the ass man to do anything. Yeah. The thing is, I came from a small family, so it's just me and my brother. It's not like I had, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, it's good, but it's also a little interesting because, like, you know, that does something. Like, I don't know, it's like, well, what is this? A quick throw in. You better not give up a goal. It's a quick throw in. They did a quick throw in on me. Disrespectful. Disrespect. Don't disrespect me with a quick throw in. Durbin. All right, hold it up. All right, moke it down. What are we doing here? There you go. Good movement. Good movement. Good movement. Okay, off to the left. Left. There you go. There you go. Echevarri. Okay. Ah. Yeah, the thing is like, I am not a parent. Nor do I want to be. I think the one thing people have to learn about parents in general, in the abstract, not your parents or his parents, but parents in general, one thing people need to learn about parents is that parenting is a skill. And it's not unfair to say some people are better at it than others. And so a lot of times I think, no matter what religion or what sort of person you are, people have patterns about how they think parenting should be and how they think the relationship with their children should be. And I think a lot of times those patterns may have unintended consequences and ramifications. No. It's interesting to me. It's like, okay, like how often do people think about how well they're doing at parenting? They probably don't. It's like it's almost like I liken it to the situation where if you're young and you've been dating a little bit, a lot of times men have problems dating when they're younger. And it's like, why? You don't know who you are, you know, the whole little identity thing, whatever. But usually what happens is this. Men have an idea of who they are as a person. They get into a relationship, and then all of a sudden, they become someone else. They become the role that a boyfriend or a significant other is. And so they feel a little weird because they're like, okay, who am I? I was a person before the relationship. I get a relationship, and all of a sudden, I'm this robot. And that stuff plays out interestingly when men get older. That's why men have midlife crisis, because they've had an idea and a vision of what their life was supposed to be. They got married, had 2 or 3 kids, got in the house. They got the house, they got the car, they got the job, and then all of a sudden they wondered, was this the life that I intended for myself? Was that the life I wanted? And implicitly kind of no, but it's the life they ended up with. Brian! And so I think in a similar fashion, when you talk about parenting in general, I don't think parents have discussions about, hey, am I doing a good job with their children? They just roll with the flow. And in a similar fashion, it's like, I don't know how that would play out with a larger family where you have like different dynamics. I'm thinking Football Manager with the dynamics thing. Like you got Group A and Group B and Group C and stuff. You know, people aren't self-critical because being self-critical means admitting you're wrong. And the thing is, people don't like to admit they're wrong, because admitting they're wrong means they have to have consequences. Like let's say you're a parent and you do one thing. There's one thing about your parenting you do all the time, and then all of a sudden you realize it's wrong. But you've been long and wrong for 5 or 10 years. Would you come clean and admit that? That's why some parents never say they're sorry. Like, they can't admit they were wrong for 20 years because it hurts. And in their mind, they never thought they were wrong at all. I mean, being self-critical usually requires someone willing to accept criticism, and parents don't. Usually. You know, it's like, I would like to think that, hey, like, I hate when parents say, hey, come to me and talk if you ever need to. I hate that because it's a lie. You know, you can always come to me. No, I don't. Absolutely, I don't. I don't trust you. When someone says you can always come to me and talk, the fact they have to say that means it's not true. You know? That's the worst thing you can say. It's almost like the same thing with a boss. If a boss tells you, hey, listen, my door is always open, run away. Life tip. If a boss says, my door is always open, run away. And do you know why? Because if a boss says to you, hey, my door is always open, what it means is they're sitting in their office and they're too lazy to get up and find out what's going on. They're going to rely upon you to get upset enough to come in and complain. And guess what? My door is always open. You know what that means is? My door is always open. And all the idiots who took that advice literally will walk into my office, and then I will know who the troublemakers are. And guess what? They'll come in, they'll shed their heart, they'll reveal all the information, and then 6 months later, I'll figure out how to get rid of them. So my door's always open. That means they're not curious, and they're also looking for troublemakers. And when a parent says, I can come talk to me. No, I don't want to talk to you. Parents and children need distance. And the thing is, distance usually makes it easier to be a parent and be a child, because I feel like I have a place of my own. I'm not required to reveal who I am all the time. Yeah. You're a complainer. You point out issues. You're a complainer. You talk so much. Why are you complaining so much? You should be happy. Why aren't you happy with what I give you? Why are you complaining all the time? What are we doing here? Win that ball back. There you go. Gag and pressing still works. Mocha Dem, give him an option. Over the top. Ooh, that's nice. No, don't shoot. That was a nice pass. Yeah, here's the thing. Like, there's a trick. There's a trick that we'll actually talk about, like, why people like. There's the thing. Like, let's talk about men, like men children, and with men children, men have a concept of the code. In Pond and Eagles, you probably know about the code. There is the man's code. We don't talk about the code, but the code exists. And the one thing that I think someone did that didn't work around the code, but respected the code, was something interesting. So here's a woman. She got a divorce. She had custody of the son. Now, the son was like 7 or 8 or 9, whatever. And they got divorced, so obviously they got to move out and go to a new school. And usually when you're a kid and you're a boy and you go to a new school, you got to put up with stuff. You're going to get bullied. You're going to get picked on, Oh, you're the new kid, blah, blah, And so she notices her son is acting differently. Now, most parents will sit there and they'll start, hey, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. And usually when you do that, that makes the boy be like, I don't want to tell you what's wrong, even more so. So she did something different. She said, you know what? She knew something was wrong. And rather than talk about it, she said, hey, son, let's go hang out. Let's go take a walk. Let's get some ice cream and do whatever. And she did. And basically, the son, on his own, was like, I miss doing this with you and dad. I miss hanging out and getting ice cream or whatever. So they didn't actually talk about the divorce. Basically, she didn't sit there and say, let's talk about it. She said, let's do something. And then she gave him the space to reveal what's going on his own. And so she didn't ask what was going on at school. But he said, hey, Mom, I didn't tell you before, but I'm getting picked on at school. And also, hey, Mom, I'm feeling a little bit funny because it's a new school. I kind of miss Dad. I understand you guys got divorced. I know you had your reasons and blah, blah, blah. So I get it. I'm having a little bit hard time adjusting. And he said that on his own. It wasn't like the mother demanded that he share what's going on with them. She sensed it. She respected the code. Because the code means you don't talk about your feelings. The code means you figure it out on your own. Now imagine if this was like a man seeing this young son having an issue with school. Like, there's something's wrong with him. If he said, hey, I'm getting picked on, he'd be like, oh yeah, get in there and beat him up and do whatever, The fact that she was able to actually listen to him and give him his space means that kind of works, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. That's why I think I feel comfortable telling my best friend anything. The actual ability to trust me to share what I want to share when I want to share it. And that's the thing I don't think a lot of parents are taught. Either it's figure it out all on your own or tell me everything. And the thing is, I don't think parents have an ability to understand what's been done to them in their past. Like, they rely upon those patterns of interaction they've had in the past as well. Let's bring on Baudry. Let's bring on De Silva. Let's do this actually. Let's try this. Let's do this. Let's do some crazy stuff. We're gonna mirror their formation, and we're going to drop a line a little bit, and we're going to do a little bit of this. Now slow it down. Slow it down. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the thing. We'll be a little more disciplined, less dribbling. And we're gonna do pep talks. But yeah, why are y'all nervous? Stop being nervous. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all are professional footballers. Stop being nervous. Act like you're in high school or something. Going to the prom. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. It's not the prom. Pass it. What are you doing? Dude. Why did you not pass that? You had like 15 minutes to pass. Just cross it. No, what are y'all doing? Oh my God. You have to cross. Okay. You must cross more often. Yeah, what? Complete back on support. Cross. Swing back. Swing back on support. Cross from deep, cross more often. Get wider. There we go. What are we doing out here? You have like 15 minutes to cross that ball. Oh my goodness. All right, let's pause for a second. Pause. Let's do the thing. Let's do the park the bus. Park the bus. Do not get stuck in. Do not give a penalty. Do keep doing that. Yeah, let's do this and do this. Yeah, I'm going in different directions right here. Trying to win this match and talk about like negative parental parenting patterns. P. What is that? That's the park the bus. There you go. Over the top. Rochelle, what kind of pass is that? He passed it to nobody. All right, Rochelle, Rory, I want you to do him something. Do him dirty. Knock it back. There you go. Maggiati. Oh no, what are y'all doing? Baudry, good job. I saw him like do the thing. He pushed him back. Time wasting galore. Are we doing that? I think we are, right? What are you doing on that? What is he doing? It's like juggling on the freaking touchline. Knock it off him, please. All right, time wasting a lot. Let's do a lot of that right now because I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win this tonight. Don't hit early crosses. Do that. Work the box. Put it in the box. There we go. We're lucky to get this dub. You're lucky. You're lucky. Luckmeister. That's the thing, boundaries. They think, hey, I'm your dad, I'm your mom. What boundaries are there? And you know what? I had no boundaries in the house growing up. Therefore, it's good enough for you. The whole good enough for you, good enough for me thing is damaging a lot of parents and damaging a lot of children. Good enough for me, good enough for you. I got beaten, you should get beaten too. I had an awkward relationship with my parents, you should have one too. Oh, it's kind of... okay. Mr. Durbin. What is this? We weren't our best. I don't care. That was a good win. We are not like a top tier side. Any win is a good win. That whole little self-critical stuff's got to stop. We weren't on our best. Dude, these guys are cheap. We weren't on our best. I am not about to sit there and complain about that. We are in second place. We might get promoted, guys. Might get promoted. Terrible training. What the hell? This passing is interesting. Oh, no, that's not passing. That's a training session. I was like, what? Oh, Eric Shell. Looking kind of sexy there. He's got those bedroom eyes. Smokey Robinson. Pond says, it's about respecting boundaries. My parents have been good about often allowing boundaries. I'll say. And that's the thing. It's to everyone's detriment. It's like, I remember a while back, Pond is probably old enough to remember this. I remember that TV show called Different Strokes. And a lot of times with Different Strokes and a lot of those older 1980s television shows, they bring all the cast members back to talk about their actual lives. And a lot of times, their lives are a mess. You never watched that? Oh my God, you missed out. But Different Strokes, Family Ties, those old shows that are either on syndication or still around, whatever. And it's like, a lot of times, those people in real life had very, very weird, awkward family issues. And one of the actors that said, listen, every family is dysfunctional. And people got mad. They were like, how dare you say every family is dysfunctional? My family is perfectly fine. And the thing is, he wasn't saying every family is broken. He was saying every family probably has something that isn't considered optimal. When people think dysfunction, they think, okay, the family's on the street and the family is like terrible and like people are getting hurt and injured and cigarettes are being burned in your face, whatever. When he says dysfunction, it's like, you could argue that any relationship you have with a friend is not super functional. You know, he said, basically, the thing he said, he might have been a little bit overgeneralizing, but I don't think they were trying to understand what he was saying. He said every family is dysfunctional, as in every family has something that's a little bit not optimal about how they communicate or how they interact. And I found that very poignant because it meant there's always room for growth. Like, there was one family I knew with a friend of mine who lived out in the East Coast, whatever. And this family was interesting because basically the woman was a hippie and the husband was an orchestra director, and all the kids were high flying, high achievers, all that stuff. And basically she said, you know what? Everyone in the family is going to therapy. Mom's going to therapy, dad's going to therapy, the kids have therapists, and I'm like, you guys are rich. Why do you need therapists? Your problems are solved. The thing is, they knew they could use their financial power to figure out how to get their family and themselves to work better. And the thing is, therapy is not a negative thing. I think it's been given a negative rap because it feels very indulgent. You get to pay someone to sit on a chair and cry to them and do whatever. But asking for help is not a bad thing. Especially in terms of mental health and stuff, you know. But the thing is, I had to grapple with that in my own mind. Where it's like, hey, where did I get this idea that therapy is a bad thing? Because, hey, I'm poor, and poor people don't get therapy. You know what I'm saying? So I think mine is close, but I think with this with rule. Yeah, having a social support network is a good thing. And there was a term someone used to describe that. It was an interesting term. The term is found family. In other words, you find people who have a pseudo familial role, aka support structure, aka, you know, in your life. And you find them organically. You find them in school, find them at work. Your friends become this de facto family structure. And the thing is, therapists are underwhelming. The problem is, therapy is a good idea. Therapists are like doctors, and they are a mixed bag. I've never been to therapy, but if I did go to therapy, given who I am, I know I would need to actually shop for a therapist and find out, hey, this person is good, this person is bad. Does he understand me? Is he actually someone I could entrust with the inner workings of my life and my brain and stuff, you know? And it's like, you gotta shop for a therapist. And you gotta fire a therapist and stuff like that. If therapists are like doctors, doctors are not smart. And a lot of doctors became doctors because they wanted to get paid. Like, I know people who are doctors because, hey, I want to get rich. They don't like people. They don't like humans. They don't want to heal you. They don't want to nourish your body. I want to be a doctor because I want to be rich. That's their job. And that's the thing, like, that's the problem. Like, people say, hey, you know what, we should have universal healthcare and stuff. Universal healthcare will not fix everything because, hey, everyone has a doctor. Guess what? A lot of doctors are crap. They're not good. And a lot of doctors don't listen to you because, hey, they don't like you. People don't realize a lot of times doctors, when they make decisions, they use stereotypes. And I don't mean like racial stereotypes, but I mean like a lot of what they do is patterned on certain expectations about, I see this set of stimuli, this is what I should do in reaction to it. I don't know how many people I know who have been to doctors and the doctors don't listen to them. They say, hey doc, I have this issue. They say, no, the problem is this. People are like, no doc, it should be this because I have these symptoms. They don't listen. And it's like, and you can imagine how difficult it is in terms of mental health as well as physical health when you have someone who is in that position, who is not listening to what you're saying to them. And it's like, so saying, hey, healthcare is great. Universal healthcare for everyone gets a doctor. What's the point if the doctor doesn't listen to you? What's the point? Schemas rather than stereotypes. That's probably a better word. Schema is probably a better word. I like that. Schema, that's a good word. I think of database schemas though. Oh no, browse. Let's go to training. Let's go to rest. What the hell? Let's go Control A and get these guys what they need. I do not like semi-pro training at all. Do not like semi-pro training in the slightest. We're doing a friendly. Okay, we're doing a friendly, and then who are these guys? Bourgogne Jallieu. These guys are in the cup, I think. Let's check our schedule. Count what we got here. We got a friendly here. Coupe de France 7th here. And then we have another thing right here. We're flying, guys. We are flying. Legit. What happened here? Oh crap, this is a big deal, guys. This is big. 4th place, beat up on 3rd place. Red Star are falling off a little bit. We're gaining ground on these guys. On Châteauroux. Red Star. That's a big deal right there. Kind of a big deal. Schemas. Patterns, schemas, rules of thumb, heuristics. Heuristics they rely upon to make decisions. And those things cost people because you don't go to the doctor, they don't listen to you. So guess what? You waste a bunch of time. You go to one doctor. What do you think second opinions are? I'm going to get a second opinion. In other words, the first opinion is of someone who doesn't respect you and doesn't listen to you. Yeah. It's interesting because on the one hand, it's like ask someone who is, what's the word? Ask someone who is overweight. People who are overweight usually tell me the worst stories about doctors. Because every time they see a doctor, they say, it's because you're overweight. It's because you're overweight. Every problem is because you're overweight. And I know some people said, listen, I went to a doctor, I had an issue. He said, it's because you're overweight. And then she finds out months later, hey, I had like this weird genetic condition. Nothing to do with my weight. But the doctor wasn't listening to me. Ask anyone who's overweight, the doctor listens to them. Every time they go, they have to deal with anti-fat stereotyping. Because, hey, every issue is because you're overweight. It's not because of the actual symptoms or the discussion the patient is having with you. Yes, it's because you're overweight. I'm like, dude, some people are just born big. It's not I mean, the thing is, I know America has an obesity issue with the diet and the sugar and whatever, but it's like a lot of times people are just big. And it's just like, what do you do? Like, how do you fight a doctor? And so on one hand, I don't like people who do quackery and go on Facebook and Google and listen to stupid stuff. But at the same time, it's like, a lot of times people are saying, listen, I went to my doctor. He said it's because you're overweight. I went on Google. Surprise! All my symptoms line up with this particular syndrome. And it's just like, it's a mess. The problem is, if you get people who question the medical community too much, you get weirdos talking about, let's drink some horse fertilizer or whatever, horse dewormer, stuff like that. It's just, I see a lot of things going on that might be indicative of things that have happened in the past to people that they don't want to admit. And those things play out in public weirdly. What is happening? These guys on top are dropping points. 3-3? Against who? These guys are in 12. Why are you drawing with 3-3 with these guys? Let me see this. I need to look at this real quick. Chateauroux 4-3-3 and Bergen boy. What are this guy's names? 4-3-1. You drew. It was an even game. They're dominated. These guys are in like 12th place. They dominate the game. More possession. XG was pretty good. More shots, a little bit. Free kicks. Foul a little bit, but yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Maybe we can pull away. We're gonna do a little goofy friendly. Can we not train? No. It's a reserve match. Okay. That's pretty good. How injured are you? What the hell? You pulled your knee ligaments. You were told to play 45 minutes. Dude. So Eagle says I had ankle sprain, which would trigger a genetic condition in my foot. Well, let me read this again. So you had an ankle sprain, which triggered a genetic condition in my foot. After the normal healing time from the sprain, the doctor said I just carried more weight on it, and that's why my foot still felt off. Come to learn I had Tarsal Coalition. Oh, I gotta Google that. Tarsal Coalition. Oh, crap. It is an abnormal condition. Tarsal Coalition is an abnormal connection of two or more bones in the foot. The bones, called tarsal bones, are located in the back of the foot and the heel. And connection of the bones can result in severe, rigid, flat foot. Ooh, crap, that looks nasty. Well, it doesn't look nasty. It looks like it could hurt. Because you gotta walk. Jeez. It's estimated 1 out of every 100 people may have tarsal coalition. In 50% of the cases, both feet are affected. The exact incidence of the disorder is hard to determine because many coalitions never cause noticeable symptoms. So you had it, but you didn't notice it until the injury happened, is what it sounds like, right? How do you fix this? So you have to do the gait exam and all that stuff, and then imaging tests, CT scans. Ooh. So it fuses some of the bones. Oh, that's nasty. So the fix-it is rest, orthotics, a cast, and injections of steroidal injections. And then surgery. Oh, man. You got the MRI, right? You got the MRI, right? His bones are fused. Oh my God, that has to be nasty. That's insane. But yeah, listening to the doctor, what would you do? You sit there and go like on Atkins for like 3 months and still have foot pain. And then eventually you probably would get it sorted, but it's because you're overweight. It's because you're overweight. It's so annoying. It just drives me up the wall. They want a nation of skinny people. Alexa, office lights up 40%. Thank you. My house is telling me to go to bed. Let's do one more game. Because what happens is the lights start dimming. And they dim very gently. To the point where I was like, supposed to put me to sleep. Let's do one more game, then we'll call it quits for the stream. Let's beat up on this friendly guys. Beat them up. Let's whip their butts. Who's not fit? We need some fitness going on here. Why are you injured? Casimir. Let's bring these guys on. Available for next match. 90 minutes. There we go. Click there. Also, we gotta stop this right here. Because that makes no sense to play like a full training session right before a match. And then have match practice. Like, I cannot control this. And usually I think we lost a couple of matches because we would have a match practice like 2 days before the actual match. Ridiculous stuff. Like, look at this. I guess they fixed that right there. Move that over here. And move that over here. No. Move that over here. That's better. I like that better. Hurt them early in the week and deal with them later. Liberty. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. I am Bangladesh AFM. How are you doing tonight? Well, it's nighttime where I'm at. Probably morning where you are. I enjoy eating food more than I enjoy the benefits of being skinny. I don't blame you, but you can do both. Just eat tofu. Become a soy boy. You can get skinny and enjoy the food you eat as well. What? What are we talking about here? We played him as box to box. What are y'all talking about? He's playing as box to box. What do you mean? What? Form? He's been a box to box. Look. Okay, some of this is wrong. He's a multi. Let's do a count. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's been primarily box to box. I actually put an instruction on him. He's complaining. He's just whining. Stop whining. They're whining about stuff. No, we're not doing free kick because he sucks. We're gonna move on. Add you as a penalty taker. That's fine. I want him to be that better header. We're not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Move on. Do what I tell you to. Yeah, why not make his foot stronger? What? No, this is dumb. Move on. Do not listen to the ass men. They talk bunk. Let's see. They're all injured. They love me. High potential. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Don't listen to the ass men. Ass men talking that bull. Talking that BS. So, Liberty asks a question. What do we got here? Can I ask a question? Can you edit a U-face player from Ep5 for me? What can we? What's this? Can you edit a unfaced player from Ep5 or 20 for me and randomize the attributes? You mean, can we do it, or can I do it for you? It can be done. It's quite simple to do. I can tell you how to do that. I don't think I can fix the attributes for you in your game, but I can tell you the system you would need to do to alter their face. You want a real face on an unfaced player is what it sounds like, right? Let me know, Liberty. Can you type it in chat? How to do it? So, first things first, to do that, can you do it for me? It's your game. I can't do it for your game. I can tell you how it's done, because I really can't do it for you in the game, though, because it's your game. It has to be something you do on your PC yourself. I can't do it for you remotely. But do you want to know how to do it? I am not doing remote desktop, Pond. I do tech support for a living. I'm not trying to do remote tech support. I cannot do it for you, Liberty. I can tell you how it's done. I can also recommend the programs you need to fix it. I'm not doing that, Pond. I'm not gonna have someone give me the password to their machine while I type the stuff in. I cannot do it for you. I can talk to you about how it is done. So first thing you want to do is this. You want to go to $900 consultant fee wage. You want to do this. You want to go to preferences. And you want to go here. You want to go to ID. I think ID is the thing. Where's the thing? I think there's ID. What's it called? So you want to do ID. Then you want to check this box here. Show screen IDs in title bar to assist skinning. So when you do that, that's why when I go to a player, if I click on voucher, for example, you see this number here. You need that number. Then you need an image. I'm not doing it. I cannot do that, Pond. Liberty, don't listen to Pond. Pond's trolling. I cannot do that for you. So anyway, you want to enable IDs. So basically every player will have an ID that appears. This is their unique identifying number. Then you want to do this. Let me think for a second. So once you have the numbers there, you need to get the image. The image you have must be a PNG probably. So you get PNGs. I can show you some of these, I think. Let's go to pictures, I think. Is it in pictures? I forget where my stuff is at. Pictures. So I have a lot of pictures here. Say for example, this guy's picture, for example. So this picture is here. The problem is, usually you want a picture where it has like no background. So you want to go to a website that will take care of that for you. I'm going to go to remove BG. Go to remove BG, remove the picture. And then when you download the picture, you need to rename it. So remember that ID that you see in the game? You want to take that picture, remove the background, and then rename the picture to be like something like id.png. So for this guy, for example, it would be 5,400,389.png. So basically take that image, rename it to be this number.png. All file names are IDs. And when you do that, what happens is this. If I go to Football Manager, and I go into graphics, go to face, I go to custom faces. If I edit this, how do I edit this? Basically, you need this program, FMXML, will generate this config XML. And the config XML will point to this particular portrait. And so this does the mapping between this image, and it maps it to that player. And then once you do that, after you do that XML file generation, you will then have to do this. Go to preferences. You have to clear the cache. And once you clear the cache, you have to reload the skin. And that should flush the cache out, and then the images should appear for the unfaced player. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find the ID of the unfaced player, and then make an image. Rename the image to be the unfaced player's user ID.png. Optionally, you also can remove the background to make it look nice and clean. Then use FMXML editor and do that stuff. That's why I cannot do it for you. You must do it yourself. But there's a video on that too. There should be a video on doing that. I think Clates did a video on that. I'll find it and I'll put it in the chat. Hold on. Let's do that. Clates Faces FM 2021. I think that's it right here. Yeah, you want this one right here. Yeah, you want this guy. Let me find that. I'll stick it in chat. Hold on. Let's see. Clates. How to add custom faces. Yeah, here it is.
In this video, I'm going to show you.
No. Don't play. Just do this. I'm not doing it for anything. I'm not doing anything for anyone. I'm sharing links. Yeah, use that. That's how you do it. Okay, where are we at? Let's go back to FMing. Who's this guy? He looks terrible. RL looks terrible. We don't care about you. C+, let's discard this guy. We don't care about you. We don't care about you right now. One more game, then it's bedtime. Johan. Wow, we destroyed these guys. Jeez. Under 19s, this guy's like 24. We're destroying under 19s. That's what we do. I like the fact I actually can play my first team in under 20 games and destroy under 19s hopes and dreams. Because that's what we do. $900. You're charging those Price Waterhouse Cooper prices. Equals. Time is money and money is time. Yeah, why don't we rotate the squad? So Carly, we're not doing this. What the hell? Let's use the squad, but let's fix it. Don't listen to Assman. Assman is wrong. I'll go here. We'll fix the squad. Carly will go here. Like, these guys are all off. What the hell? These are totally off. You should go here. And become a box to box like you're supposed to be. Roy goes here. AP, and then selection device. Roy and Kasubier. Let's bring in. They're all here. Okay, that's fine. What's that say here? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's bring in Sauvage. Get some game time so he doesn't play. Let's do a reset. What do we got here? Who needs fitness? Who needs some of the milk of magnesia fitness here? Let's bring on Brouch. He's on international break. Damn. Congo, when are you coming back, dude? He's gone for like a week and a half. What's the deal? So is him. Sorry, so is he, not so is him. So is he. Chubby's broken for 2 weeks. Jeez, what are y'all doing out here? What are we doing? What are we doing out here? Let's bring in some kids from the second team. Let's bring in Wagay. Let's bring in a Wag. What's his name? Swagger. His name is Swagger. I'm calling Swagger. What the hell? Swagger, right here. It's Swagger. We're bringing in Swagger. That's what I call him. Swagger. Swag A. Who else is in this team? But yeah, watch that video, Liberty, and it should tell you. It's November though. It's not December. I don't think they're on. I thought it said in December though, not November. He is a Congolese international, which is kind of a big deal given he plays in third tier France. I'm surprised at that, to be honest. He's a Congolese international, like legit, like for the national team. Who's here? Who's in the team that's kind of decent? The second team. What do we got? Who plays the second team that is under 21? Who's in here? Who do I care about? Ooh, Matomde. I kind of care about you. Let's give Durban a break. Let's do that. I want to try this Atonde kid. That's enough of that. Let's continue. I don't think it's AFCON. Let's double check though. Let's check. Let's go back to the squad real quick. Is it AFCON? Let's see what the schedule says. Maybe qualifying. Yeah, it's a qualifier probably. Not AFCON, but it's World Cup qualifying. Okay, that explains it. AFCON should happen somewhere in December because they do that because that's winter time. It's the coolest time of the year. De Silva, who cares? Jeez. Okay, get in the squad. Stop complaining. You're in the squad. Shut up. Jeez. Playing about game time. I want to sell your ass. Give me game time, coach. Game time. It's always the old guys. That's the thing. I'm getting triggered right now. It's always the 30-year-old guys with a game time. Dude, you have no legs. It's always 30-year-olds who want game time. Give me game time, coach. I want game time. Shut up. Give me some goals. It's always some 31-year-old complaining about game time. Bad for my career. You have no career. You're 31. Sit your ass down. It's getting me mad. It's getting me mad. I want game time, coach. Game time. Game time, coach. I want game time. You're 32. Game time, coach. Give me game time. Shut up. It made me so mad. It makes me so mad. Give me someone young and tender who hasn't played any matches. Young and tender. Where you at? I want some young and tender 17-year-olds to play for me. Get in there. Get all up in there. There you go. Young and tender. Coach, I want game time, coach. I'm 32. Give me game time, coach. Game time. Always complaining about game time. Sit down. Give me some goals. Give me some leadership. Just a friendly for fitness. We're not actually trying to win-win. Fitness friendly. Encouragement. Now, if they give up a goal, what are we doing out here? I mean, they're playing twice a week as it is. And it's like, the games come so thick and fast. It's like, you're going to get game time implicitly because someone's going to get broken. It's not like we're playing like once a week. We're playing 2 times a week, reliably. What? That was insane. Oh my God, I was going to throw it straight in. That wouldn't have counted though, probably. I think it's against the laws of the game. That almost went straight in. Has anyone done that where they threw it straight into the goal? I think that's illegal. I don't think it can do that. Not a bad pass. What are we doing positive? Go attacking. Finish these guys off. Finish them. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat football. right, let's pause for a second. Let's get a little frisky. Pass into space. Shoot on sight. Expression. Tempo. Get a little wider. Usually getting a little wide doesn't help too much because you make the passing distance a little too broad, but get these guys. It's been 8 minutes. I want like 3 goals right now. Shoot on sight. Channel your inner policeman. What are y'all doing? Oh, they're narrow, that's why. It's an issue because they're narrow. If we get scored on, I'll be so mad. These dudes are like $600 to play this game. We should not be losing to a $600 team in the friendly. Coach, I'm 31. Give me game time, game time, game time. Clips. Clips or links? Clips should be allowed. What the? Wait, you can't clip? Hold on. Are you sure? I should. My stream should have clips allowed. Let me double check. You mean links? You said clips. Clips. I thought you meant like clips as in clip it in the video thing. The links are not allowed because I had weirdos posting their stuff all the time in chat. And also the hotspots. Come on, dude. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Finish these guys. 15 minutes? You should have scored these guys already. You're going to get me, like, arrested. Pawn's trying to get me arrested. Make me a person of interest. Pawn's trying to get me arrested. I'm channeling my inner Arsene Wenger. Can y'all score, please? Thank you. Jeez. All that nonsense going on right here. You better score. Bang. That's a lit run in the box if I've seen one. I can't look at the clip as a stream. I'll check it out when the stream is done. Trying to get me like looked at. Person of interest. Do tell us about your love of chicken, even though you're a vegetarian. Oh, penalty. Oh. Right, let me look at the these guys are bad at penalties. Like bad. Jimmy. Alright, Jimmy, we're gonna give it to you. Jimmy. He's converted no penalties this year. He's got 14 penalties. 0. Now let's see what he does. We'll see if he twats it down the middle, or he actually puts it in the corner like he should. I know it's clip of the stream. I can't look at it right now. I will view it later. All right, there you go. There we go. There we go. He sides puts it nice and gentle. Perfect. Before he's like power blasting the penalty straight down the middle like a crazy person. It's a clip of your stream. That's fine. I'm cool with it. We're here for the moments. Oh man, gotta go to work tomorrow morning. It's gonna suck. We should have 2 goals by now. Oh, we do. Never mind. 2.0 XG. Perfect. Jimmy has 2 goals too. Why are my strikers not scoring? Very attacking. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. a little bit cautious with the very attacking because I don't want these guys to get injured or tired too much. What are y'all doing? Stay on side. I know what to do. I know what to do about that. So drop our line a little bit. Mid block. Drop it off. Drop it like it's hot. Drop that line. Okay, crossfield pass. All right. Okay. I forgot to stretch. Silva. Nice. Nice. That was a bad kick. It's a bad kick. He's running already. Bang. That was kind of audacious. Okay. That's a little spicy right there. A little cayenne. Okay. He's running already. As soon as the ball comes down, he's already running. He's not even stopping. And then he does that all the time. Learn to head. Like, for all those crossing. Crossing has gotten a buff in this version I've been seeing. So I think the crossing is more accurate. But you need someone who can put it in the back of the net. You need jumping and heading and all that stuff. It can work, but you need the right players, like anything. Pond! Are you ready for that CONCACAF draft? I think it's going to be a mess. I think it's going to get messy. Oh, Fubu, what are we doing here? Ooh. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. That's not the goalkeeper's fault at all. Goalkeeper can't stop that. What's he supposed to do with that? When the ball is so far out, you would think he would just like... You would think he'd pass it. It's so far out. There's no way the goalkeeper should be like blamed for that at all. Let's destroy your hopes and dreams. Let's do it. Ugh. It hurts. How did it go, Pond? That's the thing I realized with the draft. The draft says you must pick your nationality, so I guess that means Canadians are stuck. Now, if you have someone who was Mexican or someone who was in some other location of the CONCACAF division, that might get interesting because you might see how creative it would be. But I'm wondering, like, I am wondering, like, how it's gonna play out. Okay, Canadians versus Americans. Do we have anyone who's from Mexico? Is the question. I don't think it makes much sense. Scooter's Canadian. That's it. So it's like 15 Americans and 1 Canadian, right? He's got Alphonso Davies, and that's about it. Bang. I remember Scooter is Canadian. EJ can claim Central, something Central. So like Ecuador or something like that. Wait, let me double check. Who is in? Let's double check. Like CONCACAF Nations League. Let's look at the Nation League. Who's in here? 41 teams. Like I can claim nothing. Member associations. So Someone from Canada, Caymans, Costa Rica, Cuba, Ecuador, Curacao, Haiti, Honduras, Jamaica, Martinique. The Northern Hemisphere. But I'm not from any of these places. I can't claim St. Kitts and Suriname. I can't claim the Virgin Islands. I'm not Cuban. I can't claim Guyana. Or Belize. And it's like, okay, if we had like a legit diverse set of people who were like from different places in the CONCACAF region, it might be a little bit interesting. But also the stipulation about must be 5 players under 20 years of age and they must play in 3 games. How are you going to enforce that? Like, if someone doesn't play those players for those level of matches or number of matches, then what? Are you going to point deduct them? I mean, what's going to be done about that? It might be a little too much, but you know what? I'll play. Why not? Let's bring on some. Scored again. Okay, let's see how we scored. Trying to do subs here. I gotta pause it. Near post. Yep, near post. He just flapped at it. Hiya! Hiya! Flapping. Let's do some subs. Look at these guys a little bit not shattered. Perot, let's bring this guy on. He's already fit. Joffre, who are you? You're an attacking midfield left. Bring him from down. Well, you're already tired. He's shattered already. What the hell? He's shattered. Why are you so shattered, dude? Bring in Seydu. Seydu is out of shape. Like, really out of shape. Let's get you back to shape. And let's bring on... Are you shattered or just, like, tired? Goteni. That's enough. Better get interested, dude. Yeah, I'm not really sure how they're gonna do all that stuff. What do you mean? What do you mean you're bottom? What does that mean? I'm bottom what? I'm bottom of what? Power bottom. What do you mean I'm bottom? Bottom of what? I'm confused. Alexa, office lights up 50%. Card him. Was that a shot? If you don't play the players, you're bottom. You get a points deduction? I'm wondering how the draft has to play out, because I figure, okay, if you must have those players, they may be the first players to go. So people might miss out on some of their nominally first picks because they want to prioritize getting the best youngsters because they have to play them definitively. They must be played. So I wonder if people are going to say, hey, they're not going to get Western McKinney or whatever because I'm not sure if he fits the category of homegrown or whatever, under 20. I think he's older than that. So miss out on McKinney, miss out on a bunch of other players because you got to pick some under 19 players. Maybe Cube like some young contender too. Great minds think alike. Walk it down, cut it back. My good tea is kicking in. Oh, that's good. My good tea is kicking in very nicely. Oh, Da Silva. Macchiati's playing kind of bad. These guys are minnows. Why are you playing so bad against him? That's a terrible cross. That was a terrible cross. What are we doing right here? You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go. We're going double wide center backs. I don't care if they don't fit it or not. Wide center backs. Double wide center backs on attack. You're gonna get up there. Get up in there. Attacking one. This is a terrible mistake right here. Don't ever do this. Wide center backs on attack. Don't do that. Recipe for disaster. Got one guy in the back. That'll be it. One guy in back. Let's do some ball on the box stuff because these guys are like just whacking it against them. Let's get a little wider too. Don't do that. Do overlap. There we go. Let's try that. Let's go positive. Attacking wide center backs. We're going all out. Why'd you do that for? Why'd you go? Why'd you do that? That's weird. Huh. Are they gonna score? They better not. Let's do some stretching. Da Silva, what are you doing? Oh. Stretch the back. Oh. I know you heard that, chat. That's the back crack. It's a pretty predictable, to be honest. Let's change it up. Let's change our system. Too predictable. Let's get exciting. Let's go. Let's do something unique. Let's do some stuff. Let's do some old school stuff. Let's do the Bangalorean. Let's do the Bangalorean. Where's the Bangalorean? Like it's down here somewhere. Where's the Bangalorean? Where's my stuff? There, the Bangalorean. There we go. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Carly, I can go in here. I need someone who is a Mazzala. You get up in there. Let's do the Bangalorean. Yeah, let's have a little fun here. Let's bring on side. Bring on goalkeeper. What do we got here? Perot can do a job over here. Let's bring on Swagger. Bring on Swagger. Look at Swagger. Bring on Broom. He can play on the right. Jeffrey can play on the left. Goncalves, I don't care about. Casimir. Let's see. Broom. Let's put Broom in. That'd be better. And what we got? Moyen can come in later. Oh, it's Cam, right? I think it's a Cam. Let's do that. Let's bring him in. Let's just do the goofy thing like we're playing a draw. Let's do this. You go in there. You go here. We'll get one guy in the middle of the park. Let's do like we're doing like a draft and we're fucking with the game engine. Sorry, messing with the game engine. You didn't hear that. Family friendly stream. No. What's this? Here. There we go. We're gonna do the thing. I don't know what the Mandalorian is. I like this formation a lot because it worked well. I know what the Mandalorian is, but I've not watched The Mandalorian. What is happening here? Mandalorian. I was trying to find cool names for tactics, and the thing is, I need to have like a I need like a directory or something to store a cool name. Like I called my competition draft asymmetric formation Vermilion because it was Arsenal inspired. Of course I watched Star Wars. I haven't watched The Mandalorian though. What are we doing? I gotta finish those. Encourage the team. Go attacking. What the hell doing out here? Finish these guys off. I want like 10 now. What are we doing here? Play the Bangalorian. Show me, do me proud. Swagger. Swagger. Swag. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, cut it in there. Nice. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's actually good. They are fouling a lot. Jeez. What's up with the fouls? I don't know. I need to actually study the formations that I've seen in drafts that use they use that weird formation where, no, how should I say it? The weird setup with one defensive midfielder and one attacking midfielder. A pivot that's vertical versus being horizontal. I need to figure out countermeasures to that, but it seems to be a pattern that's heavily used in drafts. And I'm guessing it's flexible because I guess it's able to work like, okay, you get past the first guy, the second guy's always behind. I'm guessing that maybe it's less, whoa, swagger, okay. I'm guessing something about its setup makes it so that you're still solid. Because normally you want like players next to each other, not like players on top of each other. There's got to be some easy way to countermeasure it. Besides what I would think logically which would be to like flood the midfield. As in flood it vertically. Laterally. So you mean width. I was thinking either width or simply bodies in the midfield. There's like two guys in midfield in front of each other. I was thinking a box system might work. But probably just plain old width, you're saying. Complete movement crossing each other, yeah. Because basically that defensive midfielder is not going to run all the way across. He's going to be mostly stationary because he has no ability and stamina to run everywhere. But at the same time, you could flip midfield because there's no one in midfield. There's two guys there. Swagger, show me something. Come on, Swag, what are we doing here? Wait, we should reverse those. Jeffrey, what are we doing here? Joffrey. Evil Matt King Joffrey, what are we doing out here? Don't shoot like that. What are we doing out here? Put the ball in the box. What are you doing? And mix the crosses up a little bit. Floated crosses. What are we doing out here? Who told you to float the crosses? I was wondering what you were up to. Float the crosses. Stop that. I wonder why they're knocking the balls like a looping them over all the time. It was weird. Vulnerable to lateral passing. But I'm thinking it's not vulnerable enough for people to lose, is what it seems like. Because no one seems to... I guess the idea is, okay, we'll score 4 goals before you can take advantage of that. Because, okay, it's like... It's a risk but it seems to be a risk worth taking for people who are using it, apparently. Yeah, I would have tapped with width to pull it out of shape. But I'm thinking, okay, if people collapse upon that as a practice, there must be something to it. They don't try to counter. What do? They just regroup? They regroup? No, I don't. I think I'm not against counter pressing, but I figure counter pressing might mean your players are going to get more tired and you might get pulled out of shape if you don't have explicit directions to not press the ball harder. Yeah, I know, Magic. Why do you not interact with them anymore? What did he do to you, Pond? How did he hurt you? What happened? Well, you don't have to tell me what happened, but can you elaborate on? You won this draft 3 times. Wait, what? So you won this draft 3 times and he got mad? I don't understand. He got butthurt because you won this draft. Wait, what? You got to elaborate on this. I need to know what's going on. So I won this draft 3 out of 4 times. I had technical issues. I wasn't able to draft the first 3 picks. Okay, so something happened in the draft, and so it came to your turn and you couldn't pick the players. Okay, go on. So say I'm dropping because the computer picked my first 3 picks. Okay. And you got mad about that? That happens. I know drafts has weird stuff happening to it. Okay. What? Oh, that's a little weird. Okay. I mean, it's one thing if you just dropped out and then, okay, that meant someone couldn't join, but it was like, okay, you're not getting the players you want to play. So, yeah, that's a little... You quit the draft. I mean... Drafts are kind of weird because it's like I get so sweaty playing them because since we're playing with people in the UK, it's like, okay, 10 seconds. You got 30 seconds to pick a player. And I'm like, okay, it takes me 10 seconds to get out of a menu. I'm sweating. I usually load a short list to make sure I'm protected against that issue where it picks random players, but it's not like you just quit the draft for no reason. You said you quit because you couldn't pick the players you wanted. It's not like an accident. It was just an accident. I mean, it happens sometimes. And the fact you played the drafts before probably means you're not like a flighty kind of person, you know what I'm saying? Okay, ads. Okay. I forgot. You gotta remind me about the ads. Got our fitness friendly in. They're motivated. They got a little stuff going on. Le Tango. Yeah, it's not like it's not like you were deliberately trying to sabotage the draft. And I don't know, I mean, does the draft have the ability to well, I guess it's a draft. I guess you really have no ability to have admin privileges to say, hey, you know what? And I think since the draft, yeah, I guess the only way to fix it would be to stop the draft and start from scratch, and also make sure people would pick the same players they would pick already. I don't know. I guess it's like, it's prickly. So what happened was he got mad at me when I was having technical issues. He could have said, hey guys, Pond's having issues, go slower so he can get back. Oh, okay. So was it the case that people were clicking players so fast that it was recycling to you quicker than your computer could take? Because I found myself actually doing that because I was like, you know what? I need mental space. And I figure people might also need the time to pick players. The solution is probably you got locked up shortlisting. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a little janky. It's a little janky. I could see that. So who is this? We destroyed these guys. Who is Terrian? Who are you? Are you a striker? Are you in good? He's consistent. Can't cross, don't care. National 2. Selfish. These are kind of decent though. He's got pace too. What the hell? Let's look at this guy real quick. Let's get this guy some training. My stomach is dying. My stomach is like, oh. Let's give you some of this. Let's also tell you to try some tricks. He's a sore loser. Here's the thing, I'm a sore loser too. I hate losing this game because that's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm good at drafts. I think I did okay in the last CONCACAF draft because I had a lot of time to prepare. Drafting is weird. It's a strange way to play the game. You're not playing football, you're playing Football Manager. And so I don't like how I'm approaching the game less like a soccer match, more like, okay, here's a game with particular mechanics and particular traits. If you want to win, press these buttons, pick these players, and you're good to go. I have to get internalized with this idea of Football Manager not being a football simulation. It would have been better if he might have talked to you about that. It's not like you quit the draft for no reason. It's like playing drafts with people in England is going to be an issue in general. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. I totally get where you're coming from, Pon, yeah. But let me ask you this. So when you were winning all these drafts, were you winning the drafts with that vertical pivot stuff? He's mad, he's winning all the drafts. Let's lock him out. They got a takeover. What? These guys got a takeover. Johan Juru. Who is this guy? Wait, what? Juru? Wait, this guy's a player. What? This guy is a player. He played like at Hanover recently. He's a chairman. Johan Juru. I know this guy. He's Arsenal. Is he in the game? They're saying this guy took over the club. What? He bought a football club. He just finished playing like a couple of years ago. You're playing 5 at the front. That's what I'm talking about, man. 3 in the front, 5 in the front, 3 shallow strikers. It's just like, it is not a simulation game. It is a football game. It's not a simulation anymore. It's a football management game with particular quirks. Go to training. No. Rest. Mr. Balde. Mr. Casimir, welcome back. Let's do a little bit of fitness. There we go. All right, you guys are good. Yeah. So you basically pin their win-backs back. Thing is, most people don't defend with their wingbacks. They want to attack with them. I play all aggressive to force them to defend. So you pin the wingbacks back. I want complete wingbacks. I want Cafu. I want wingbacks to do it all. But if you're not going to defend with your wingbacks, you got to do other stuff on the pitch to counteract their lack of defensive mentality. I want wingbacks to attack, yes. I want width. I don't want to get exposed, though. I do strikerless with 2 wingers. Cannot do the strikerless stuff. Strikerless drives me up the wall, man. I go crazy with strikerless. Like, strikerless. Trying to suck my defenders out of position. You want someone who can do it all. That's what it is. Let's save the game. And let's go just chatting. Alright, so this has been real. Thanks for hanging out, watching me beat up on some friendly stuff. We are in a good position to get promoted. 28 points in 2nd place. 3rd place is at 25 points. I said my wingbacks would defend like AWB. I forget what that is. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, okay. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I set up my wingbacks. Wait, let me read your stuff here. Let me see here. So you want wingbacks that attack. So what I do is you attack the defensive ability of people like Alexander Arnold. I set up my wingbacks so they would defend like Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And I isolate them and isolate your wingbacks. But yeah, basically SI works really hard. It's selfish. So you don't man mark, right? You just actually like just tell them to defend areas in the pitch. Because generally, one role I have not seen in a while that might be kind of in between would be defensive wingers. So you want someone on the yeah. So basically, you're pinning them back. You're pinning the wingbacks back. That's what it sounds like. Oh man, I haven't had any stuff in the background. Yeah, it might be different now. Let's find someone to raid. Oh yeah, by the way, Pon, do send me details on your draft. Is it on your schedule, dude? Do you have a stream schedule? Let me know. I want to drop in your drafts one of these times. Let's find someone here. We should raid. find someone new to raid. If no one has any preferences, let's raid somebody. What is this junk about malicious pushing? Anyone I know? Join your Discord. Is he doing that now, though? Is he playing now? I know the name Welford. I'll pop in your chat and I'll find your Discord. Pond. Let's see. Let's look for him real quick. Let's see. Unemployed. All right. Let's give Welford a raid. Don't forget, folks, when you raid him, spam him with some of my emotes. I got a raid emote. I want you guys to use it, please. Oh no, where'd my browser go? My browser's left. No. Better TTV. I just broke my browser. Damn it. Dashboard. Broke the browser. I deleted it by accident. Okay, open it back up. Yeah, I'll do that. That's the plan. I plan to do that, Pond. Let's see, I found the emote. Hello. Found the emote. So yeah, you guys raid, do send them some love. Send them some of this. Let's do the thing. Raid. I think that's it, right? Let's double check. Let's see, I gotta do this thing. I destroyed my browser. That was a mistake. Where's that tab? Where'd he go? Well, for... okay, I found it, okay. I found it! Alright, here it is. Let's type it in here. Once again, thanks for hanging out, folks. Thanks for talking about parenting, talking about children, talking about Football Manager as well. Wingbacks. I want to get some sleep and have a crappy Monday morning. Hopefully you guys will have a better Monday morning than I will. Take care, folks. Let's end it.